Hey everybody, it's Steven GetMoneyMyrick, and in today's video we are going to be making a Valiant push on BuyOK's account. The interesting thing about this account is he does not have a Scarlet Queen Halora. What he does have though is two E5 Tixes. In my previous video I kind of went through my thought process about how we're going to push through Valiant, and I did an account review for him. This video is going to be us attempting Valiant and seeing how it goes. So a few things that are giving me, making me nervous. We only have 10,000 gems on this account, and so potentially we'll have to put some more in if things are going well. And like I said, there's no Scarlet Queen Halora. The heroes that we will be using though, it's going to start obviously with our V3 Tix with Split Gear, Crit Attack Stone, and Splendid Staff Punisher. We took the skin off to lower his speed, and you use 22222 on him. Okay. The next hero we'll be using is another Tix, again with very heavy attack build. This one does not have a crit stone. It has a holy damage attack. Right now I am using energy on this Tix. He does have a 1-star staff punisher, glittery staff punisher, and if things are going poorly for us, we may switch to it. Right now I really need to see how the energy funnel works with the two Ignises he has and what our lineup needs to be. So I'm starting with this, and we're going to see how everything works out. Again, we're going to be using 2222 on this Tix, and this Tix is V2. I mentioned the two Ignises. We'll start with the E5 Ignis. We're doing full pre-skier. We got speed HP stone. We got an energy artifact, and we are doing 3-1-3-3-1. We're doing the 1 because we want her to die and feed energy into our Tixes. She has no void imprints. We also have a 10-star Ignis with full 6-star gear and an energy artifact in order to give energy to our Tix at the end of the first round. Finally, let's talk about some of the support ones. We're going to be using this V3 Rogan. We're using V3 Rogan for this passive skill that increases crit for 2 rounds for our allies. We are using 3-1-3-3-2 because we want our Rogan to go first. We're using a speed attack stone. I would think a speed HP stone would be ideal, but we're going to try speed attack because it's what they have right now. And we're using a 2-star Radiant Demon Bell. We also have a V1 carry that is using speed HP stone. I think if you had an HP stone, that would be better on carry. We're using a Snowheart artifact, but any energy artifact should work for her. Full ranger gear, 1-1-3-1-2 because we want her to be tanky, and she does have the upgraded legendary skin. There's also a chance that we may need to use Amun-Ra, which would be split gear, Demon Bell, block HP stone. Which I think HP stone would be best, but that's just what they have. 1-1-3-1-2. So that is the lineup we're going to be using going into the Void Vortex itself. We're just going to kind of see how things go. This is a pretty difficult base, but obviously it's only Explorer Area 6. So if we struggle, then we're going to have trouble. We're using the Phoenix monster, and I have to really think about the hero positioning a little bit more. But the goal would be, Rogan goes first, then Ignis feeds energy into our V3 Tix. He claps. Then this Tix claps because he has energy artifact. Then Carrie steals energy, or maybe she's quicker with having speed HP, so Carrie's attacking somewhere in there. And then this Ignis will use energy and get our V3 Tix energy for round 2. So he'll go off in round 1 from this Ignis. He'll go off in round 2 from this Ignis. Hopefully this Ignis dies, feeds energy there. Hopefully this Ignis dies, feeds energy here. And then if this ever dies, then we're feeding energy into this Tix. But yeah, thinking about it, I'll have to think about there's a better way to do the lineup, maybe putting them at the end so that, maybe something like this possibly, and maybe doing, the issue is like Ignis here is going to feed energy to this Tix, which is not what we want. So I have to really think about it some more, figure out what the best placement is as we do this run. But this is what we are trying right now. Again, Phoenix Pet. So no protected factions, but it is Explorer Area 6, and we do have some powerful heroes, and we will see how things go. Make sure we're at ×1. So you can see our Rogan goes first, right? And then our carry goes, and our Ignis gives energy to Tix here. Tix does a big clap. This Tix just has the energy artifact clap. And you can see the fact that we didn't kill Ignis is a problem here. And this Ignis, or sorry, kill Garuda, and that's a problem here. And then this Ignis is going to fed energy to our Tix so that this Tix will clap in round 2. And so we'll have multiple claps going on there. So our carry is killing our Tix, which is a problem. Why was that so easy for him to kill us? Okay, we're going to switch planets and see if we can have better luck on a different planet. Maybe that's just a really tough planet having 2 carries and a Garuda, but it is only Explorer 6, so I would not have expected to struggle that much. And here you can kind of see that the carry revives. Man, these petrifies are huge. Look at all that petrified. Insane. But you can see all that energy that you know, our Ignis is dying is putting onto that Tix. So we got through Explorer 6 there. There was that one planet was actually pretty dang tough for us with the 2 carries and the Garuda. I did try switching my second Tix to Staff Punisher just because the energy was not doing much damage, but I will be curious to see if the energy kind of stays relevant. Because he's not getting buffed all the time immediately, I am going to switch him to Purify here in order that he doesn't get like petrified right after the first round. And we're going to go ahead and do Explorer Area 5 now. So let's start with a easier planet, even though this has no... Oh, that's not easier. Here's an easier one. And let's just kind of see how Explorer Area 5 goes. Come on, big clap here. Yeah. So I switched the order around and put my E5 Ignis in the first slot, which I think is pretty important in order to keep my Tix alive a little quicker. Let's see what we can do here. Big clap. Get some more energy here. She'll be faster. Double boom. Oh no, 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 no. This could be huge damage. This Garuda active. Oh. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. And I think, yeah, Tix like being alive here and stealing attack is also huge. And boom. Clap. Oh, man. These carries and their dodges. What an insane fight. I think we've stolen a ton of attack from them, though, because they're just not doing much damage at all anymore. Can we just hit them? Nice. We are going to go ahead and reset the opponent on this planet, and we're going to try one more time and see how this goes. Not good luck on any of those refreshes. And didn't kill anybody here, but hopefully Tix here will just... No, he got frozen. Oh, and he got frozen again. Stop getting frozen. See, I wonder if the energy artifact on Tix is right or not. Or if I'm better using a Staff Punisher. Because like the energy artifact basically lowers the attack of everybody so that my main Tix can do a lot more damage. But so we'll have... Oh my gosh. We're just dying to everything right now. And the issue is, like, I keep trying to figure out some way with the order in order to get both of our Tixes to go round 1 with energy and with Staff Punishers. And there's just not a way when you have an E5 Ignis and a 10-star Ignis and you don't have, you know, a bunch of Demon Bells in order to feed energy to get it all the way. We need a big clap here, big clap. Nice. So that turned around pretty well at the end there overall. Let's see what we can do here. We do have a protected faction of Shadow. Okay, we did kill the Garuda, which is nice. And now our Tix gets another clap here. Hopefully this carry does not dodge everything. There we go. Nice. So that was Sector 4, and that was our first map without, you know, anything. Had some carries, had a Garuda, but did have the Shadow protected faction. Let's see what we got going on here. Did not do enough damage to kill the Garuda, but she has no energy. Should die on this clap if we... Oh, we got stunned up. Come on. Big clap here, big clap here. Not big enough. We're We're going to go ahead and try again. You know, we have the shadow protected faction here. So if we can't clear it, we're kind of in trouble. Oh, it took our energy, which is brutal. So we are down to our last 3 attacks on Explorer Area 4. You know, I have not used any signets. I could use them, but then I'm worried that's sort of like tossing in the towel for the rest of this run here. And the issue is it's just like they're not my gems, right? And this isn't going as perfectly as I was hoping it would. I think, you know, the second Tix, when you don't have 2 E5 Ignises or you don't have multiple Demon Bells that allow you to get an energy funnel so that both of your Tixes can do an active in round 1, that second Tix is just not as helpful. Like, he does do some damage for sure, and he also like lowers attack, which is very nice, but it's just hard because you don't want to like be buffing both of your Tixes. You just want to be buffing one of them. And so that's why I know like replacing that Tix with Halora, for example, would be making my V4 Tix do a ton more damage. And the way things are right now, they're just not doing a ton. I mean, we can look at the damage done at the end of this fight and you'll see it's just not that much. And again, you know, I could switch to Staff Punisher, but it still just wouldn't be that much. Like the V4 Tix with the good Splendid Staff Punisher is much better than, you know, the glittery Staff Punisher. We need a giant clap here. We got it, but it's just not enough. So this is our last fight. I'm going to go ahead and use protection signets. And you can see this is the problem. Like, there goes 3 of them. 50. This is just, you know, a relatively easy planet. There's only 1 carry, only 1 Garuda. I mean, there's no like Russ or Drake or Sherlock, but not a bad planet. Let's get a big clap here. Okay, and get this carry dev. We're stealing her energy like crazy, or her attack like crazy, so hopefully she doesn't do much. I mean, she's dodging everything. Okay, we got her. You know what? No, we're definitely going to beat Explorer Area 4 at least. Let's see. Okay, we got Shadow right away. This is the last planet on Explorer Area 4. We've used 4 signets so far. Okay, we got Rogan down, but Garuda is still alive. Garuda is still alive, and she's still a problem. I almost wonder if it's better to use, you know, use Amun-Ra instead of using this Tix. Let's try that and see how that goes. You know, it's like we had the 2 Tixes, so in my head that's what we had to do, but maybe using Amun-Ra is the right thing to be doing, just to keep this Tix alive. Well, I say keep him alive and then he dies. I want to get this planet knocked out. I want to get this done for them at least. Okay, here we go. That was a big clap for sure. You don't really lose too much from not imprinting your Ignises or your Amun-Ra's or your carries until you're really making a big push like towards Defire. Man, it's still just not going great for us. And so even though, yeah, I used gems to V2 the Tix for this run, that those stellar shards could have gone, you know, to making Rogan stronger. There's really not a ton that we're missing without having a Halora and not having the ability to V4 the Halora. Oh, come on. Let's try a few more times. Let's sub her back out and put Tix back in and see how it goes. Okay, can we do this? We should be able to do this. Carry is insane, but we have both Tix alive, so we should be fine. There we go. Okay, well, we got Explorer Area 4 down. They still have 27 signets. Let's see if there's any like obviously easy planets we can knock out for them here. This is probably the easiest. We'll go ahead and try this one. Having a Russell and a Drake and a Sherlock and having Shadow Protection, this is definitely like the best you could ask for on Explorer Area 3. energy on this Tix, and our Tix died instead. And that was our last attack, but that's the one I would try. We'll buy 2 more. We'll buy 2 more. I want to get this planet knocked out for them so that they get their rewards for clearing. Come on, big clap. Get this carry. Get this carry. Die carry. Another clap here. Don't dodge it. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. Here, this is going to be my last attempt on this Sector 3 planet. I am going to tell BuyOK when he comes in if he wants to try and attempt this more, he can. Let's see how things are going. We do need a clap here to get this rust dead, but we should be fine. Come on. Okay. Come on. Carries are just so annoying, and they do so much dodging. You see that? Brutal. Brutal, brutal. So I'm going to call the video here. You know, we do still have 27 protection signets, which is huge, but we're all out of attacks. I really tried to conserve them as much as possible so that we had them for sectors 3, 1, and 2. Possibly could have used a few more in 4 without using extra attacks, but you know, it was pretty rough. This is the lineup I finally settled on. As I mentioned in the video, I think the big things are that when you have the 2 Tixes, if you don't have 2 E5 Ignises to buff them so that they can both do actives in round 1, or you don't have like 8 Demon Bells in order to get multiple actives in round 1. You know, I don't know how helpful this second Tix was. I was using him with energy in order to lower the attack of everybody. He still did about 1/5 to 1/6 the amount of damage that the other Tix did. I did experiment some with moving in Amun-Ra instead of using Tix there. But it's just something I wasn't super comfortable on how we handle without having Scarlet Queen Halora to buff our attack damage, because you know this V4 Tix is really the one that's doing all the heavy lifting. So what is this Tix doing versus if it was a Halora making this Tix stronger, do more damage, you know, and all the energy we want being pumped into this V4 Tix. So I'm going to turn this account back over to BuyOK. They can try and decide if they want to spend gems and go for a clear. I did not want to spend any more gems. I do feel bad, you know, resetting the imprints the way I did, where now we didn't get there, which is pretty unfortunate. And so now he'll have to use the gems to put him back on Swordflash Z or Russ. So BuyOK, sorry about that. Hopefully after you watch this video, you'll understand that I tried really, really hard to see how far we could get, you know, and I did my best. But I just think that you either need like a second E5 Ignis in order to get 2 Tix claps. That would probably make a giant, that would make a giant difference. Or you do have a lot of Demon Bells, you know, and getting a few more of them so that both Tixes can go off in round 1. Or you are at 4 million out of 5 million crystal compasses of Transcendence, so you're very close to Scarlet Queen Halora, which would also help you, you know, clear this. But that's where I'm going to finish for this video. I'll let BuyOK decide if he wants to, you know, go further. If he does decide to go further, I'll let you all know in the comments below. I hope you found this video educational and helpful. It was something I was excited for trying, you know, to try something new. But that's all I have in this video, and I'll see you on my next one.